I'm trying to bring other people. Isn't this between you and me?
Well, I mean, you are not that important to me, so I mean, but Shentai.
Well, then why are you talking to me in the first place?
Let's continue with this. Shentai, you've side talked in the past, and once a side talker, always a side talker.
Once a side talker, always a side
you have the worst reason.
It's kind of hard to say something like that when this is something that you guys made up.
Not really. You side talk. Side talk.
Hey, I didn't make a side talker brigade, man. I'm in the front talker brigade. I'm sorry.
I'm in the
Justin's in the red talker brigade. He's in the back.
I'm in the fucking beast.
I'd rather be in the rear talking brigade than the side talker brigade.
That's what she said.
See,
Justin, the side talker brigade members list of you, Shentai, Collector.
See, your problem, Justin, is that everything that you talk about is based on assumptions. And
no, everything I talk about is based off of what I've seen with my own eyes and the past of what you guys have done.
How can you see a Skype call?
Oh, write that down.
Oh my god.
KZ, don't you have something stupid and meaningless to do? Don't you have 2 trolls to worry about right now?
Hey, stick to the topic.
Yeah, go back to your topic.
Yeah, see, you're trying to change the topic right after.
Somebody's losing the battle. If he loses, you're exiled from the fucking.
That's kind of straw man argument. You're trying to argue for something else other than the main point in order to make yourself look better.
What's the main point? You're a fucking side talker. That's the main fucking point. You are a fucking side talker.
And I'm saying you don't have
side
any
talk.
evidence.
You side talk to Kembe. If I can go back, if I didn't delete all those chats, dude, I have so much stuff of where you've told Kembe. All that shit. When you get into an argument, Shentai,
I don't want to embarrass you, so I won't say anything. Well, go on.
No, they can't let him fight him. Let him fight his body.
They're fighting each other.
Dude,
Let them go.
I think that's a good sign.
Shentai, when you get into an argument, you generally don't like to talk unless somebody else is in it. For example,
I don't like to what?
For example, when you guys first noticed the side talker brigade, even Matt will back me up on this. You didn't want to talk until Forest came in. I wonder why.
Well, I didn't want to say anything until everybody else was in the room, so I thought that way it was.
Are you not over the age of 18? Yes or no?
What does that have to do with anything? That's irrelevant.
So that should
no.
That clarifies you. That clarifies you as a man under the law. And men can speak for themselves.
That's irrelevant. What I wanted to wait for everybody to be in there. You're not letting me speak. I wanted everybody to be in the room so everybody could have an equal hearing and say-in for the situation. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Okay. So is it an equal hearing or say-in, or is it the fact of you wanted it to be 3-on-1? You, Collector, and Bison, who of which?
Well, okay, Justin, what exactly happened? Now, Justin, what exactly did happen that day? You called me out on that, and then I decided to talk about it with you by myself.
Oh yeah, no. What happened was I called you a bitch, and you got upset about it, and then decided to talk about it. And then 5 minutes later, Forest Lock came in. Collector.
Yeah, I don't recall you calling me a bitch. No, what you did say.
I remember
no,
because
you said that they can't do anything.
Because I recorded that call.
Yes. So I remember what you said.
And Shentai,
they can't do anything without their leader. That's what you said.
I've listened to that recording 7 times already. I called you a bitch, Shentai. I called you a bitch.
And how is that even relevant if you called me a bitch or not?
I mean, because you are a bitch. I mean,
no, that's your opinion.
No, that's fact.
Your opinion doesn't really mean much, now does it?
Shentai, I don't know if you want to be talking about somebody's opinion. I mean, I'm meaning much. Have you looked in the mirror lately, dude?
At least I look better than you.
No. Yeah, that's why you can't get a girl.
No. I like to point out that both you guys are gay. You're judging each other like both dudes. I don't point that.
Hey, send the bench for him.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Except for that creature that liked Final Fantasy. Oh, I broke up with her after one date. Huh. I doubt that. If you broke up with her after one date, how ugly must have she been?
She really wasn't that ugly. I just didn't like her.
So you admit she was ugly. Negate it.
Dude, I didn't. Dude,
The
she
worst
wasn't ugly.
argument.
I just didn't like her personality. Dude, again, this has to go back to you being a straw man argumenter. You don't like to argue the actual argument. You like to argue about things that don't matter.
Well, what's the point? I mean, you're a side talker. That's all I gotta say. You've side talked to Kembe, dude.
Oh, there's a new guy in
And
here.
then
What's
right-
up, man?
And right when you said that, didn't
It's a
Camby
special
just say,
force.
"Oh, I don't want to embarrass you"? I wonder why.
Kembe always says he doesn't want
I
to.
Oh, this is so lulzy.
Shentai, we all know you. For
Hey, we calm down.
Okay, I know for a fact.
All right, hold on.
No,
Let's
you
just get
don't know
straight.
for a fact.
I
In
do
this
know.
fight, it's just don't use we. It's just you.
Yeah,
It's
you.
just you.
Just-
Okay,
Justin represents
Shentai,
justice.
Shentai, I know for a fact.
No,
Shentai,
you
I know
don't.
for a fact
Apparently, you
that
don't know the
you,
laws of probability.
Collectlock and Bison all side talk. I know for a fact that you've all done
Dude,
it.
you do the same thing.
My God, dude, you don't really understand the laws of probability very much, do you? You always have to accept.
Shentai,
the fact that
you want to know
percent-
one of my biggest examples
wrong.
of you side talk before? Let's go back to the Mass Effect review that I did.
The Mass Effect review. Yeah. Oh my
The
God, are
Mass-
you still harping on that? I didn't want to say.
But
you
did
say
you or
fake
did you not side talk?
Well,
True or
I'm gonna be
that
out
false?
for a few.
I
I'm
didn't
moving back
side
later on.
talk because that conversation happened before I talked to you.
But
Isn't
why?
side talking
But
while
why?
it's happening?
But no, Shentai. You told me one thing, then you told me another. Why couldn't you say it to my face, Shentai?
Dude,
Why?
is it really so hard to understand that I didn't want to be a dick to your face? Come
I
on.
mean,
I
aren't you a dick? Aren't you a dick to a lot of people though, Shentai? So why should it matter?
No,
for you?
no, I'm not. I'm only a dick to you because
Well,
you're a dick.
I don't know. If I could bring up other people in this argument, I can negate that point easily.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see.
Don't
Let
mention
me-
my name. Don't mention
I'm
my
not-
name.
Force lock. This example.
Stop bringing
Oh,
up collector lock.
Shentai,
bringing
Shentai,
it-
I don't like Final Fantasy VIII. What did you do?
Oh my God, that was back in Nam, dude,
What-
and
what-
I've already
what-
known
what-
Force Lock
what?
around that time. No,
What?
I
what-
just barely knew
What?
you. Justin.
Okay. Recently, he told you he didn't like. I think it was Final Fantasy IV, and you went off on him.
I did not went off on him. I like to. I love it. I love it how you always like to talk about situations you didn't personally experience yourself, and then speak
I
on
mean,
it. as
that's
if
what
you
he told
did.
me. I'm
That's
going off on what he
hilarious.
told me. I'm going
you
off on.
love doing that.
I mean, Shentai, you
Justin,
have been known to not know when
Everything
you're upset.
you do is based
Shentai,
on your own
you have
assumption.
been known not to know when you're upset. You have been known to not understand when you're upset.
Dude, I wasn't upset. We were
You
laughing.
could have
about-
fooled me. I mean,
I-
he took it pretty seriously. That's what he told me.
Well, maybe he didn't understand that I just wanted to know why he didn't like it, and I wasn't trying to attack him or anything about it. I'm just the kind of person that likes to hear justifications for something.
Or are you the type of person
No,
that doesn't like
no.
other people's opinions that don't agree with your own?
No, that's not true.
You could have fooled me, Shentai. You could have fooled me.
You stop doing that. You're kind of from.
Yeah, you're not.
Hey.
I'm hating it right now.
Just,
I gotta pass him.
just
I gotta laugh.
say something like that.
Yo, tell John to
Not
stop. Tell
justifying
John
your
to
point.
stop. Tell John to stop. Tell John to stop.
John.
He's calling us in another call.
Anyway.
So if you hated, who would you hate more, Forest Lock or Shintai? If you had to pick one.
You're gonna phone me twice.
Shentai. Gotta say Shentai.
You're just saying that because I'm in the room right now. Otherwise, you probably.
No, actually, I've been saying that a lot lately, Shentai.
No, I think it's Forest Lock.
Shentai,
All right, hold on. Let's ask the masses. If you had to pick, who does Justin hate more? What is it, Forest Lock or Shintai? My vote's for Forest Lock.
I mean, he does play the fourth like a lot. If it ain't
But-
if it ain't, yeah, if it that fourth like it's collectible, but it still contains to the person.
Yeah, you haven't. See, you haven't gone to the trouble to make some very unclever name for me.
I called you jobless. I mean,
Did you call him
That's
Henry?
not.
I can continue. I can call. Okay, fine,
Other
Shentai.
job stuff like that.
Shentai, here's your new nickname. Shentai, your nickname will forever be Bum. How about that?
Wah, wah, wah.
That's pretty
You're
much-
gonna phone me twice.
I think the jury has decided.
Hey, I said no we. Just calm down. Calm down.
I'll take that back, man. Take that. I just, I'm sorry. But yeah, the difference between calling me a bum and calling Force Lock Collector Lock is that you actually put a little bit of ingenuity in that name. Calling me a bum, absolutely.
But calling you a bum is also true because you don't have a job. I could bring up another situation, but I think that would hurt.
I love how you're always harping on me.
Okay. Let's harp on this. Okay, let's harp on this, Shintai. Let's harp on this, Shintai. Didn't you borrow money from your sister to get a game?
Never happened.
You're hollowed.
You're hollowed.
That's not what I heard.
Stop.
I don't care what you heard. It's always what you hear. You always say that. I heard this. I heard that. Dude, I keep telling you, everything you say, everything you do is based on assumptions. And assumptions can be wrong. Yeah, I'm totally mad. I'm raging. Rawr.
You sound upset.
I'm just saying, dude, everything you do is based on assumptions.
Also, too, Shintai,
and that's why you
bought
fail.
Your new PS3?
Nothing you do per se
Shintai, who bought your new PS3? I also have to ask that question for you.
Yeah, that was my dad.
Interesting.
Yeah,
why can't you buy anything with your own money, Shintai?
Yeah, because I don't have a job. That's completely right.
Why can't you get a job?
I'm trying, but nobody's hiring.
You're apparently not trying hard enough.
How do you know that?
Because how long have you been trying? A year now? Shintai, I looked for a job.
I can't help it if the economy is really shitty and nobody's hiring.
Shintai, I hate to negate your point, but Florida's economy is better off than Michigan, and yet I found a job. And
but it also has to depend on where I live.
The amount of time
that I live, there's not a lot of people hiring.
Well, why don't you go outside your city?
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's right. It's because you don't have a license and you don't have a car. That's
again. What does this have to do with anything? What does my personal life have to do with you? What does my personal life have to do with anything that goes on between us on Skype? No, you know what you're saying. Again,
what I'm saying is that it's kind of pathetic that. What I'm saying is it's kind of pathetic for a 17-year-old to make more money.
Has to be irrelevant in order for you to look good.
I got a bad feeling about that.
Hey man. All I'm saying is that it's kind of pathetic that a 17-year-old makes more money than you.
Oh boy.
See, what does the age have to do with anything? Hey, at least I'm, in school, and at least I'm trying, to get an education. I'm not a complete bum. At least I go.
So you admit to being half a bum.
What does that have to do with anything? Again, what does my personal life have to do with anything?
Shintai, I know everything. I know you begged for money. You borrowed money from your sister to get a game.
Oh my! I didn't do any of this.
And then also too, Shintai.
My little sister is like fucking 12. You idiot!
Why would you borrow money to buy a game?
I don't have any. She doesn't have any money. I didn't borrow any money from her. Where the fuck are you getting this from? Again, it always comes down.
I'm not naming. I'm not pointing any fingers.
It always comes down to what you heard, and
I also heard you admitted in a recording that was played to me by one of your dear friends. Collector Lock.
That's so. I got a bad feeling about that.
Really?